you are a person living in the diaspora, those homes that you have already built here will definitely start to lose value if you don't have solar power. The first thing that I would like us to discuss in depth is definitely on people living in diaspora that are investing in Kenya. If you have already bought a house, did you know that you can actually go completely off grid and save on a lot of money that you are currently spending when it comes to electricity bills? First of all, the monthly electric bills will be gone simply because you have no bills after going solar. So when you have solar power, it means that the amount that you are paying on a monthly basis will definitely be scrapped off from your monthly expenses. Also should consider people who use a generator. So it means that if you use the generator, you are definitely spending on monthly bills when it comes to the fuel that you are purchasing. But when you go solar, all of that can be diversified or redirected to help you improving in your business. Downtime losses or definitely blackouts. Did you know that these blackouts can affect your business? It can affect your profits, it can affect your business performance because again, if you have a business such as a massage parlor, a kinyozi or a barber shop or even a salon, and solar will definitely cover on that. And definitely at number 4, long-term price stability. Did you know that once you have your own solar power, when there is inflation, which directly affects the electricity bills, you are not affected. Right now, we have inflation, fuel inflation. That will definitely affect on the electricity bills because the generation of the electricity to be pumped into the national electricity grid has to have its own cost, and you are affected directly as a consumer. That means that you will be affected by inflation. But when you have your own solar power, even when the fuel prices are hiking, electricity bills are hiking, you are not affected because the sun is free. And when you store your power in the battery, then it means that you are guaranteed to always enjoy electricity supply from your solar power. At number 5, we have appliance or property damage. Did you know that whenever there is a problem on the national electricity grid, it will follow through all the way to your home? And this cannot be stopped by either the cutout that is at the meter box, it cannot be stopped by the double pole, it cannot even be stopped by any protective device that you have in the house unless you have invested in an SPD, of which majority of the homes in Kenya don't have. So now, very fast, let us go to why a person that is in the diaspora, are you in the USA, are you in UK, Germany, and you're looking forward to investing in Kenya, the best thing that you can do at this moment is to ensure that you invest in solar power. If you have several panels such as this one, and you are able to power your property or your home that is miles and miles away from where you are, you can be saving on a lot. Every expenses in terms of electricity bills definitely will be a history for anyone that has invested property in Kenya and also plans to go off grid. Now, especially for the buyers of land here in Kenya, the one thing that is a headache for many people is that when you go to Kenya Power to get a quotation, you find that that quotation may be very high than even the price of your property. Here is why. Because whenever you apply for electricity, the first question is how near or how close is your property to the transformer? If the transformer is too far and you're the only person that is interested in this power, did you know that you will have to pay for the transformer, which is not less than £1,000,000. Now, we have not factored in other factors such as the poles, the cables or the conductors to supply power to your transformer. Also, another issue is that there has to be labor for that work to be done. And in many cases, you also find that that process take a long time. And yet, the only power that you require at that time for your property is only 3 kilowatt. So if you are in diaspora, 3 kilowatt is very, very small power for you, because you probably spend around 300 to 450,000 Kenyan shillings so that you are able to have this power. And even that amount, you can have enough power to completely go off grid, supply majority of your home needs with this type of power. You require several solar panels, you require a battery definitely, and a 3 kilowatt inverter. And you are on off-grid supply. The most important point here is to ensure that you save on power. Again, it is important for you to understand that if you are a person living in the diaspora, those homes that you have already built here will definitely start to lose value if you don't have solar power supply or any method where you have the energy supply for your homes, because you'll find that even that home or that property is susceptible to theft. When people don't see light in your home, they will definitely come in and start stealing the hard-earned investment that you have put in that property. So the best thing that you need to do is to always ensure that your property has power, isn't it? Has power. And another important thing that it comes when you have solar power in your property is that you are able to increase its value with time. Imagine a property that has a borehole. This borehole, which is running entirely on solar power supply, means that you will never lack water in your property. Now, assuming that you have that land, you have a home, you have already built a house in your land, and you want your home to be as active as possible. Did you know that there are inverters that can generate power directly from the solar panels without having the national grid or the battery? These inverters are able to turn that free sunlight into meaningful power, which is converted to electricity through the inverter and redirected to your pump. Imagine that the pump will pump water straight to your farm for irrigation during that period when you have the sun that is shining freely, and you can also store this water in the tank. Now, you are abroad focusing on your work, and your property is also generating extra income at no cost the moment you have solar set up. Because listen to this, you're not spending anything on monthly electricity bills, yet you're generating power, which is enough to help you in your agribusiness. So let us go on, or do you have any question yourself? Or directly? Top bosses, we have the pleasure of having a fantastic team that is behind the scenes. We have top boss, the one and only, of course, by now you have already known her. She is Margaret, doing an incredible job. She is very smart when it comes to the work that she's doing, and I really appreciate that, and I like her very much. And I hope you do. From the work that you have seen her doing, she's awesome. We also have the privilege of having Director Lee. I call him Director because he is the one that is helping us with editing, doing an incredible work. Special salute to Director Lee. And we also have other top bosses that are our engineers or technicians in the ground. In most cases, you will not see them here, but they are doing the most. Whenever we have work that needs to be executed by an engineer, they are definitely right on time to assist us. Top boss, if you're already finding value out of this stream, smash that like button. And if you have ever installed solar, either for your customer or if you are looking forward to install solar for your property, for people in diaspora, for people in Kenya, feel free to reach out to us. Our contact is definitely pinned on this first comment. And we also have other social media platforms where you can DM us. But if you are especially a Kenyan, you can reach us via our WhatsApp number, which is 0711 34 34 12. And my assistant will definitely be pinning that on the comment section so that you are able to write to us. All right. And the other important factor when it comes to solar is that it is reliable power. Imagine you have power that you are guaranteed whenever you turn that switch, it will turn on. Maybe it is the light, maybe it is the socket you want to power your washing machine, your cooker, you want to power that pump, you definitely have power flowing right there. So solar power is the way to go, especially in 2026 and moving onward. Now, the national grid is not stable economically. If you ask me, someone who has interacted with Kenya Power in so many levels, being sometime attached to Kenya Power and also having worked there for some time, I can guarantee you that there are a lot of weaknesses, and you may agree with me. The best thing that you need to do at this point is to stop over-relying or over-depending on the national electricity grid or simply Kenya Power, because there are errors, there are faults that happen on the national grid. For instance, a surge. This surge can travel and damage your appliances. Did you know that a surge can cause fires to properties that are caused due to electricity? In many cases, start as a surge, because these are very high voltages that may burn down your hard-earned money that is invested in your property. So the reason why it is important for you right now to go solar is because you want to continue protecting your property against fires, against the instabilities that come from the national electricity grid, which can even damage your electronic or electrical appliances. Are you ready to switch into solar? Here at Top Heights Electricals and Solar, we will definitely hold your hand, walk you through. When you want to achieve this goal, we will definitely be guiding you. And listen to this, we don't charge for a quotation. For people here in Nairobi, we don't charge for site visits. So we'll come, we'll visit your site, we'll be able to assess it, we'll be in constant communication with you, and we'll also come up with the quote that will help you achieve your dream. It doesn't matter where you are in this planet, as long as you reach us via the contact that I've already shared, which my assistant will also be sharing on the comment section. You will definitely have a great experience when you get this solar power. Awesome. And if you are ready for that solar power, let me know in the comment section. If you're looking forward to install solar, what is your fear? Is it the cost of solar? Is it getting quality products for your solar power? Or what is it? All right. All in all, we are able to help you through. If your fear is on the quality of the products, we will definitely recommend you the genuine products. We will also show you how to identify or know the genuine and distinguish that from the fake products. We want to ensure that the system that we recommend for you, that we even install for you, will serve you for as long as it should. Lithium batteries have a warranty not less than 15 years. This solar panel that you see here can serve you and your property for 25 years or for more than 30 years, depending on the maintenance. So you don't need to fear when it comes to that. And also inverters. Did you know that? Inverters which have been installed properly, especially for genuine ones, and there is a lot of, or there is room for ventilation, these inverters are able to serve you for such a long time. So you don't have to be afraid of anything. And another important thing here at Top Heights, we will constantly be at your service to help you in the maintenance of this system so that you don't experience any downtime, any breakdown from this solar power supply. If you have any questions, let me know, my top bosses. How many of our top bosses are tuned in? Majority. Thank you so much, my top bosses. We appreciate you. At number 5, we have one important factor here that solar is a one-time investment, not monthly stress. You see, the moment you have solar power, you are guaranteed of a lot of savings yearly, all right, in terms of 5 years, in terms of decades. Now, let us do a simple calculation here, and I will tell you and also demonstrate to you how you will save with solar power long term. Now, assuming you are paying 8,000 to 10,000 Kenyan shillings on a monthly basis, top bosses, you can be able to save on this in this manner. Yep. All right. Thank you so much, my director, for that. Top boss Margaret right there. So 8,000 to 10,000 Kenyan shillings or even more. All right. So it means that on a yearly basis, you are spending over 120,000. This is Kenyan shillings. Is this visible, Margaret? Awesome. 120,000 every year gone just like that. And listen to this, you're not shielded from inflation. You will constantly pay this one if you are lucky, or with time, this amount will drastically turn into 150,000. Of course, because of the cost of living, which is constantly increasing, or even a lot of inflation. Again, remember, there are a lot of times that this power is